I'm going to show you the best, easiest, and most effective post-patch defenses in Madden NFL 25. And I highly recommend you watch all of them because lots of these formations and defenses are in the same playbook. The first defense I'm going to showcase is the dime 1-4, specifically cross blitzing out of it from the play cross 3 show 2 and loop blitzing out of it from the play Mike SS edge 3 seam. And to set this up, what you're going to do is you're first going to go to your coaching adjustments, make sure that your baseline is on, your auto flip is off. Then the play you're going to call is double safety go. And that's because when you call this play, it brings the safeties down into the box. To set this defense up, it's very simple. All we're going to do is audible to cross 3 fire like so. And you can actually make no adjustments and the blitz will come in, but I highly recommend you make a few coverage adjustments. I like to mid-read my user, put the right side safety in a quarter, and hard flat by pressing triangle or Y and down on the right stick. So the final coverage shell looks like this, and the blitz also looks like this. So this looks a lot like cover 4 drop, which is a good defense that we've established on the channel a lot. But the important thing here is the blitz. So to set it up, or after the snap, all you need to do is move left with your user, and you're going to see that this safety is going to loop right around the guard and come in completely clean. So let's go to instant replay and show you guys what I mean. I'm going to move left, which gets the attention of the left guard and causes the left guard to not look directly at our looping linebacker and instead look at the defensive tackle or our user, allowing this player to loop right around and sack the quarterback very consistently. So this one is probably my favorite blitz right now. I'm running it almost every single down. To run the looping version of this defense, all you actually have to do is audible to Mike SS3 seam. It'll look something like this, and then just shade underneath. So we have cover 3 on the right, and then we have it's just cover 3 across the board, shaded underneath where we're sending 5 people. The nice thing about this is if they try to stop your crossing blitz, this one will come in clean very fast. But even when they don't try to stop it and they leave everything stock, either the defensive lineman, the slot corner, or the looping linebacker are going to come in as you're overloading the right side of the field. So I'll show you what I mean on instant replay. You can see that the defensive lineman is going to usually occupy the center or the guard. In this case, he occupies both. Then you see the slot corner occupies the right tackle, allowing this linebacker to loop in clean. There's almost nothing your opponent could do about that blitz. The next defense I'm going to be covering is 3-4 odd heavy blitzing from the play pinch buck 0. To run 3-4 odd, you're basically just going to call pinch buck 0. As long as you have a decent hover, whether they 5 out or block a running back, it doesn't matter. So if they 5 out and do not block a running back, you're going to get both outside linebackers in clean. That's an easy one, right? But if they do block their running back, you do want to make a slight change. You just want to be a little bit more aggressive with your hover. So if they block the running back, just come in and you're going to see the right outside linebacker is going to come in completely clean even when they block the running back. So if you're looking for a simple blitz to run every single down, just run 3-4 odd pinch buck 0. Before I get into the next defense, I want to give a gigantic shout out to a frequent sponsor of the channel, PrizePicks, the easiest and most exciting real money fantasy game in the world. To play, all you have to do is pick the sport, the stat category, then choose if a player will do more or less than their PrizePicks projection, and the more players you add to the lineup, the more money you can make. And this week, I like Patrick Mahomes to go off in the air with his primary passing target being Travis Kelce. And there's no better time to sign up than right now because with code SWOLO, you can get $50 instantly when you place your first $5 plus in lineups. So check it out in the description down below or the QR code on screen. 4-3 even 6-1 is the next defense I'm going to be breaking down because it is so overpowered because not only can you send heat when sending 6 people, but you can also get crazy heat through the A gap with your defensive tackle while only sending 4. The 2 plays you're going to use are cover 4 quarters and Sam will blitz. And it's important that you call both of these plays flipped when you come out in them. To run the 4-man A gap version of this blitz, all you have to do is come out in any play in 4-3 even 6-1, flipped of course, shift your defensive line to the left, crash your defensive line to the left, and then hover right over the center with your right of screen leg facing forward like so. And then on the snap of the football, you're going to engage with the center, and the defensive tackle will come in completely clean at the quarterback. The reason this blitz is so effective is because I have a fast defensive tackle at this position, because when I engage with the center, he will loop as fast as possible, pretty much preventing the whatever that would be, the left of screen guard, or in other case, the left guard, from picking us up. And as you can see, the defensive tackle will come in clean very consistently. To run the 6-man version of this blitz while also complementing the A-gap version, in other words, making it all look the same, you're going to come out in Samuel blitz, shift your defensive line to the left, and crash your defensive line to the left, and then hover in the exact same spot, but this time you're sending 6 people instead of 4. So of course, when they 5 out, you're going to get up to 3 people in completely clean. And then if they don't 5 out, let's block our running back here. So they actually do block their running back. You're going to see this is going to come in 6 versus 6. As long as you engage with the center, you're going to see that one of our players, whether it be a defensive lineman or a linebacker, will come in completely clean. Dime 3-2 is a staple defense in the Madden community, and it remains so after the patch. And we're going to be running 3 primary blitzes out of it. The first one is the play DB Fire, where we're going to be getting double edge heat. The second is Edge Blitz, where we're going to be getting looping heat. And the third, of course, is a brand new crossing blitz from the play Cover 3 Hard Flat, where we're going to be getting crossing blitz heat. To run DB Fire 2, all you have to do is press and pinch your defensive line. You can use either linebacker as long as you get the attention of one of the guards. And on the snap of the football, get the attention of that guard, and you're going to see you're going to get one or both of the slot corners in completely clean. To run the looping version of this blitz, what you're going to do is press, pinch your line, exactly the same as DB Fire, shade underneath for just hard flats instead of seam flats. You don't really want to run cover 3 match, and put your right side slot corner in a vert hook. So it looks like this. Then you want to be semi-aggressive with your hover, and as long as the right side defensive end causes a double team, you're going to get the right side linebacker coming in clean. So what really happens here is the left side defensive end, actually the right side defensive end, right of screen, left from the defense, is going to engage in a double team. Do not crash. So on edge blitz, he is in a very special blitz angle that causes more double teams than other blitz angles. So he's going to get the attention of the right guard and the right tackle, which is going to allow this player to loop around and sack the quarterback, only sending 4 people. To run the crossing blitz in Dime 3-2, you're going to call the play Cover 3 Hard Flat. You're going to press your defense. You're going to crash your defensive line to the right. You're going to move this player right above the center, about 5 yards from the line of scrimmage. The final blitz looks something like this. What will actually happen here is that the center and the right guard will engage in a double team, leaving the linebacker to loop right through the B gap for an easy sack. So really quick of the logic here of why this works, you're going to see Von Miller engages in a double team with both the right guard and the center. And then that allows the B gap to be wide open for our looping linebacker, and they basically cannot block this with just their offensive line. So I highly recommend you run this crossing blitz whenever you run Dime 3-2, because it's the best blitz in the formation. If you're still watching, you're ready to dominate Madden NFL 25, and victoryformation.gg is the place to do it. With over 80 game-changing videos and game plans trusted by thousands of players, you'll have everything you need to defeat any opponent. So if you're ready to join the winning team, click the link below or scan the QR code and start transforming your game today. The last but definitely not least defense is nickel 3-3 odd, where you can get double edge heat as well as crossing blitz heat even after the patch. The plays you're going to call are Hot Blitz 3 for double edge heat, and you're going to call LB Cross 3 Show 2 for crossing blitz heat. To run the double edge heat version of this blitz from Hot Blitz 3, what you're going to do is show blitz, pinch your defensive line, grab this linebacker and move about 4 or 5 yards out, just like so, and then put your left side linebacker in a hard flat. So you're only sending 5 people. But the important thing here is you have a consistent hover. So I like to sit as far as I can in the gap, almost engage with this guy here, and what's going to happen is that both the linebacker and the slot corner will come in clean. So what you're going to see here is that the left tackle, because you engaged, will look inside. And then the right tackle will not be able to recover to the outside linebacker, resulting in 2 people coming in clean for clean double edge heat. To run the crossing blitz from LB Cross 3 Show 2, you're going to make everything look the exact same. You're going to show your blitz, you're going to pinch your defensive line, you're going to move this linebacker out, and the only real adjustment I like to make is hard flat, so shade underneath by pressing triangle or Y down on the right stick, and then being on this player here, the most important thing is you're moving out. If you move inwards, this will get picked up every time. So on the snap of the football, you're going to see me move out. And what's going to happen is that'll allow the blitzing linebacker to loop straight through the A gap. So once again, I'm going to go to instant replay and show you guys what's going on here. So on this play, you're going to see Me moving out gets the attention of the right guard long enough for him to engage in a double team with this player on the right, causing the A-gapper to come in clean. So if you do mess up this hover, this blitz will be much less consistent. So I highly recommend you try it in practice mode first. Now that you've learned the top 5 best defenses in Madden NFL 25, it's time to improve your offense. So click the video on screen to learn how to play 10 times better offense in Madden 25.